What did Katy Perry say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Getting round is my life. Fourth place is my world. Queuing into Jade games just to let misfortune unfurl. Borat voiced my wife. Elo's a downward swirl. Begging for a win, but then the monkey's paw starts to curl. The pawn that got away. Welcome back. What do you mean Borat voiced my wife? Look, not a lot of words rhyme with life. Not a lot of words rhyme with life. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. I can't tell you. It has been 17 games, I think, since we've gotten a dub. Yeah, it's been a horrifically long time. I feel like the dad from Parasite going like, you know what plan is best? No plan. We're lost right now. We're adrift at sea. Why did the dad from Parasite sound vaguely Italian? I have no idea. We go back into the Jade Room today, and I have not lost hope. They want you to lose all hope, but I still believe that we can find a win somewhere in this infernal game that we call Riichi Mahjong as we load into the Jade Room today. Let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Sifrin Loop writes, I just watched this video with my parents. They don't know anything about Mahjong. They just found you losing and raging. Very funny. You know what? I'll freaking take it at this point. Thank you so much for the kind comment. And let me take this moment to quickly shout out the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. It is hands down the best way to support me. Thank you so much to every single person subscribe to me on the Patreon. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, a special role in the Discord, and more. So thank you so much to all the patrons. I sincerely appreciate it. Could do a little pawn champing, but I think it's early. I'm not quite that antsy. I'm recording this in case you're wondering. Right after I did the collab with our good friends and colleagues, Kate Lovely, Momo, Flack Black, and Northern Lion. Let me tell you something, folks. I didn't win a single East game in that collab. Now, look, I'm not trying to say anything. All I'm trying to say is that some people at the table didn't even know what all the Yaku were, and so we lost in that scenario. I was genuinely trying my best. I was walking in cocky, by the way. Like, literally before the stream. Oh, the Riichi. I mean, it's freaking adorable what the Riichi animation. I love that. But I don't like how, I don't like this is a early dealer Riichi, and we're probably going to have to lay this hand the frick down. Could chi, but why chi when I could... Ooh, okay. Cut white DZ followed by white DZ. I mean, I don't think this hand is going to get back into Tenpai anytime soon, but... we didn't even have Tenpai to begin with. I'm just saying, I don't think this hand is going to win, but, like, we should still try to play to our outs, right? Cutting the white dragons is a safe thing, and we can kind of finagle our way back into Tenpai later, so... and that's the easiest, right? If we cut the 5 of circles, it's really, really hard for us to find our way back into Tenpai later. So that is the thought process. And it's true. I do occasionally think about the Mahjong plays that I'm making behind these decisions. I was going in like so confident. Literally the night before the collab, I was telling the stream like, hey everyone, just to let you know, I might take it easy on everybody else. I'll probably give them, I'll probably, if I get into Tenpai, I'll wait until someone else calls Riichi, and then I'll call Riichi, because that would be good content. I'm just gonna go easy on everyone. That's right, that's how annoying I sounded too during the entire debacle. I mean, what am I gonna cut here? What am I gonna cut? 4 of circles? Yeah, it's 4 of circles time. It's 4 of circles time. I'm telling you right now, I was playing like to the top of my intelligence. I was literally playing without any ankle weights on. I was literally just trying to do my absolute darndest. And even then, I was unable to win. I wasn't able to win an East game. Now, there was a little bit of zaniness, don't get me wrong. There was a little bit of zaniness in the fact that, you know, we were playing the event game mode where the person in last place, if you have low enough points, that value of your hand gets multiplied by 4. I couldn't win. I couldn't win in a standard game. I couldn't win in the event game mode. It was all sorts of fricked up. Left Lord is going to win this hand. This one's going to hurt. Riichi Sumo, Dora, Red 5. Yeah, this is what? A bunch of points? Yeah, it's a bunch of points. Left Lord, enjoy. No, it's okay. You can enjoy. Nothing we can do about that, right? Early dealer Riichi, our hand is nowhere close to Tenpai. We have to discard a bunch of what we then knew to be dangerous tiles in order to go for it. That's huge, though. Drawing into the Dora, completing our 2-4 shape immediately right off the rip. I also just wanted to say this. Thank you for all the support during the stream. Of course, it means a lot to me. Are you kidding me? It means the freaking world to me. And if anyone's joining us from there, welcome. Get in. The water's fine. It has been 2 weeks since I posted a win on this channel. But otherwise, if you're willing to stomach that for a little bit, oh, you're gonna have a whale of a time here at Yusong Industries. Okay? It's great. It's great over here. I will also say this. I don't know if this directly correlates, but I remember the last time that we got first place. Like it was yesterday. I think about it. I have a picture of that game framed on my nightstand. I just lovingly look at it before I go to bed every single day. I think this is like a dark, like real world truth. Okay. The thing that I think helped in that first place game is that my backlog was good. Like legitimately, this is how the sausage gets made. If I record enough videos, I like to have it so. My ideal backlog is that if I finish recording on Friday, that I don't have to record over the weekend and I can do like chores and stuff over the weekend. Wow, Yusong. Whoa, don't be burning the candle from both ends. Whoa, you're living life to the fullest right now. Look, this is just how I like to live. I mean, this is interesting, but I don't think it's that good. I think I'm what? I started schmoving towards Tanya, but I don't know if that's necessarily correct. I mean, I don't know anything. I don't know anything anymore. Have you seen the recent games that I've played? I don't know anything. I will say this. We'd chi into 5 of characters. Anything else, I don't think that we'd chi. And also just like, does anybody else notice that we're in an extremely vulnerable position right now? If someone calls Riichi, we have literally like 0 safe tiles. We just have a smorgasbord of value that we can hand to someone else. Okay, that's not bad. It's kind of not bad. Rylord calling a chi does upset me a little bit. They're making their way downtown. They probably have a decent hand. I'm looking at this 2 of circles being like, I gotta discard this guy. In order to make my hand valid, I gotta discard. Oh. Yeah, none safety left beef indeed. And now what are you gonna do, Yusong? Aren't you so happy you made the decisions that you made? Okay, let's go. Let's go 7 of characters. They're not waiting with a 5-6 in their hand because they cut the 4. I'm a few tiles away from Tenpai. Oh, what? The pipe dream that is Tenpai? Oh, thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate it. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Oh my god. Okay, I might be legally allowed to chase this hand, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not legally allowed. The 4 of circles is so freaking dangerous right now, bro. I think I cut 8 of circles, followed by 8 of circles, followed by 8 of circles. We know that left Lord is not waiting with a 6-7. 6-7s in the chat. They're not waiting with a 6-7 in their hand, and so we're okay. Anyway, the last time that we got a dub, I remember like that was the backlog was in prime form. It was such that like I finished recording on Friday and I knew that I didn't have to record over the weekend, and we had enough videos to get us through like next Thursday. That is the ideal backlog. Oh, Yusong, but we want fresh videos. Look, I understand. Sometimes when the backlog is too long, you're like, I want to be in the action. I want to be concurrent as possible. But just to let you know, for my mental health, I like a big backlog. He got a big backlog, so I call him Big Backlog. And so that, I think, if we can recapture that, if I can just like work my way back up to a decent position in terms of just my professional health, then I think that we can win again. And until then, we gotta fight for every scrap. Okay, that is genuinely where we're at right now. I have literally 1 day's worth of backlog. It's not where I want to be. I've said the word too much, and now it doesn't sound like a real word anymore. And also, let me just do this. I need to close my closet because I'm hearing a reverb/echo. Oh, Yusong, what are you, the freaking Telltale Heart protagonist? You're just hearing things? I'm telling you right now, the acoustics are off. Let me close my closet real quick. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Much better. Now I can... No, there's still a little ringing that's coming from somewhere in the room, and I honestly don't know what it is. And that's okay. And that's absolutely okay. So Rylord cuts the 5 of bamboo. What is my safest style? I'm going to go with the 5 of bamboo. Alex, I'm going to take the 5 of bamboo for 1,000,000 points, please. Rylord manages to slide into home, and then Left Lord was like, just like... I mean, pogging up with a nice and early dealer Riichi. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still have a lot of game left to play. We're 10 minutes in and we're in East 1. Oh, I hear all the parents in the audience laughing at how much I'm raging and losing. Just kidding. I mean, here's the thing. If you're watching this with your parents, that's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh, boo. I'm just like, ugh. Like, sometimes I say terrible stuff into this microphone. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't want to make things awkward between you and your family members. So now I'm like, oh, I gotta be on my best behavior. I've done a lot of, I mean, speaking of, the most uncomfortable that I've been with my parents is, so back in the day, I used to intern at a production company, like an animation studio, and they worked on a movie called Anomalisa, and so like I wasn't a part of it at all, but I was like working I was interning at the studio, making a crisp $0.00, and then the movie came out, and so I watched it with my parents. Folks, I'm not gonna tell you what happens in that movie, not because of spoilers, but because I don't know, it's the most uncomfortable that I've ever been in my entire life. Yusong, how could it be that bad? It's stop motion, isn't it? You don't know what I've been through. You absolutely don't know what I've been through, and that's okay. Not everyone does have to know what I've been through. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. No, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. No, I am. Hang on, this is like a 1-1-1, a 1-2-3, a 4-5 double-sided shape, and then this double-sided shape. I'm like 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. Look, I don't know. I'll probably call Riichi somehow with his hand. Okay, I can still call Khan into Riichi as well, right? Yeah. There's a few ways we can call Khan into Riichi. Like if we draw into a 6 of characters, I can Khan and then I can slam the like and subscribe button. If I draw into a 3 or a 6, I think I can still Khan here, right? And even if I didn't draw the 7, we're still chilling. We're still like huge chilling. I mean, I'm gaming right now. What do I want? The 6 or the 7s? Let's just go with the 7-8 because it's a little bit better. I took too long with the Riichi. And everybody knows that my Riichi is garbage now because if I had a good Riichi, I wouldn't have to think about it. So, but this is okay. It's Riichi, Red 5 Dora, and there's 2 chances for Ura DZ. All right, folks, this is how the money gets made, okay? A little bit of a risky Riichi in the sense that my weight is kind of garbaggio, but there's always a chance, right? There's always a chance that we sumo. There's always a chance that we flip up a million Oradora. Let's hope that that's the world that we live in. Tell me I didn't waste my awesome Borat voice, my wife lyric for a video where we don't take everyone else to the cleaners, okay? 9 of characters is kind of interesting, but we can't. I mean, would I have been able to do something with it? Maybe we could have done like a pure straight hand somewhere in this. You know what? I'll also check with Maka. East 1, repeat 3, I think. Con decision. Because I'm not sure if that was correct, but I think being able to call Con into guaranteed Riichi is like kind of a baller move, you know? And we know, I mean, there was at least one player that couldn't call Riichi before. After I called Riichi, a crossword opened up their hand. So now 2 players can't call Riichi. So I'm feeling pretty good. Like, don't get me wrong, I opened the door to a lot of value, but, you know, these 2 bozos have open hands. They don't have access to the Orador potential quite like I do. So I'm feeling okay about that. Anyway, so yeah, Yusong, what happened to the backlog? Oh, you know, just life being a little weird. Don't get me wrong. On last video, I was telling you about how I was literally sobbing gigantic tears after the librarian like asked me if they can make a supercut of my openings. Look, a healthy Yusong probably would have also cried there. But just there's things going on at Yusong HQ. You have no idea how many fires Fue Coco has had to put out lately. Okay. I will say this though. The 4 of characters coming out is kind of a boon for us, and the 5 of characters coming out. It means that I'm not waiting with a 5-6, and it means that I'm not waiting with a 7-8. So both the 7 and the 8 of characters look hilariously safe right now. They're not, don't get me wrong, because my weight is absolute garbaggio, but you never know. Left Lord has to make another tricky decision. I mean, unfortunately, we don't get to do a little Sebastian the Crab under the river, under a sea. Under a sea? Under a sea is extremely vague. Under the sea. Sure. We'll take it. 3,000 points isn't bad. There's 2 Riichi sticks left over from the night before. One of them was mine. One of them was Left Lord's from the round before. So we really want to win this round, right? Whoever wins this round, there's a free 2 Riichi sticks, so 2,000 points. Plus what's going to be 900 in the Hanba counter. So an extra 2,900 points just for the whoever's willing to show up to work on time, you know? So let's try to do that. This hand is not bad. We can accept the Dora very, very easily. The Dora being the 5 of circles. And then the rest of this hand is kind of doo-doo. Really want to see a 7 of characters or a 7 of circles. Either of that would go hard. Sure, I'll accept a bulging shape here in the circle suit. I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery either. Like, that's literally what this is called. Please do not, you know, please, let's keep some decorum around the sacred esport that is Riichi Mahjong. Do I think Riichi Mahjong is esports ready? Honestly, it is, because in Japan, they're already doing it. For those of you who don't know, there's a thing in Japan called M League, and it's like a professional Mahjong scene with like big sponsors and like, you know, like theaters where people can watch the I was gonna say performances, the battles. I don't know what you call it. The matches? Oh yeah, the matches. That's a human way to describe it. And it's really, really cool. There's a lot of teams and cool personalities and cool players. Some of the players are also content creators. And that's the easiest like and subscribe I've ever slammed in my entire life. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, and we have a pure double sequence chance if someone cuts the 4 of circles. I don't expect... Yostar, I'm so sorry for all my sins. I'm literally so sorry for all my sins. Yostar, please, I'm begging you. Please, please, please. It's been 17 games since I've had a win. Okay. Yostar, you hate me. I get it. You hate me. I don't know necessarily what I did. And you're asking me, like, Yusong, what happened? What happened to make your luck this bad? Oh, I forgot to tell you. A few weeks ago, a witch put a hex on me. Oh, yeah, I rejected a stranger knocked on my door during a rainstorm and asked for a cup of tea. I turned them away, Beauty and the Beast style, and then they transformed into a witch, spat in my face, and then put a hex on me. That is the only... Oh, yeah, oh, I forgot to tell you that's what happened, because that's the only way that we could end up in this scenario. My weight isn't even... that bad. My weight isn't even that bad. Famous last words. I understand. I mean, a bunch of amazing tiles have passed since a crossword has called Riichi. So maybe their weight isn't that good. Maybe their weight isn't as pristine as my double-sided weight. One can only hope. One can only hope. I would also love to keep the dealer seat, by the way. I didn't even realize. We were in the dealer seat. The dealer seat, by the way, is an ethereal. It's the sand from Dune. It's just slipping through my fingertips. Lisan, I can't stay in the dealer seat anymore. I just can't. It's such a fleeting frickin' moment. It's trying to capture lightning in a bottle. I can't hold on to it. It's ephemeral. Thank you. Riichi, Pinfu, Sumo, red 5. This is like 12K in the dealer seat, right? 12K in the dealer seat. I mean, it's about to be way more than 12K because of the, oh my god, it's 8K. But it's gonna be 12K because of the Riichi sticks and the various maraschino cherries that have been left over on the table. Finally. Oh my god. Look, I'm not even buzzing with joy. I'm literally just saying I was due. I was due for one. You might say, oh, Yusong, you shouldn't be buying 1 million scratch-off lottery tickets. Yes, sure, I agree with you. But after the 10,000th lottery scratch-off ticket that you don't win, you should start asking some goddamn questions, okay? Like, it's at that point, you're kind of due for one. At that point, you start cheering for the person doing the scratching, you know? It's the person doing it's the meme where you stop right before you hit the diamonds. Okay, all right. This hand is not bad. I see this hand going a lot of different ways. One way is like we cut the green dragons and we just go for a Tanyo. The other way is just that we pawn into the green dragons and and then we have a green dragon only hand. Look, it's not the most impressive hand that you're ever gonna see, right? But it is another excuse to stay in the dealer seat, and that is worth its weight in gold. Okay, we desperately want to cling on to the dealer seat. Call me Star Trek the way I want to cling on to this dealer seat. Oh, and people are calling it the funniest joke of all time. People are calling it the funniest joke of all time. I was telling the stream about this, but I've been taking an improv comedy class. Oh, can't you tell? I've been taking an improv comedy class just to meet friends. That's just a real sincere thing that's been going on in my life. Hang on. Left Lord She's into a 2-3-4. You tell him this has got to be a Tanya Terrier, right? They even cut the Dora. I could also see them having a pair of the green Deezys. The Green DZ challenge from Simple Flips. This is a Green Demon challenge from Super Mario 64 reference. It's a deep cut, but I believe that some will appreciate it. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. I don't know if this was necessarily a good move or not. I don't know if this was too antsy. Let me check East 2 Chi decision. Let's run the tape back on the Chi decision and see how Stockfish, aka Maka, feels about that one. But, you know, we can pawn very, very quickly for the Hakutua characters or the 7 of characters and then get into a nice double-sided weight, right? Only 1/6 of bamboo is visible. Still a lot of live tiles that we could very, very happily accept. Anyway, I was telling the stream about this, so apologies if it's a deja vu, but I you know, in trying to make friends, I was so happy because someone suggested like, oh, what if we all got like a drink after the class? And I don't drink alcohol, not because of moral superiority, just because it makes my body itchy, and that's real. But as we were all out, it felt so good to be like joking around with people. It was like, I think I really just need that. But it was also a stark reminder of what it sounds like when you try to tell a joke and no one laughs. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm telling jokes all the time on these Riichi Mahjong videos. Really, Yusong? Oh, really? I couldn't tell. No, when's the first one? I'm all ears. It's the haters that live in my mind rent free. But, you know, it's silence no matter what. It's silence all the way down. And it was weirdly, like, don't get me wrong, extremely socially humiliating, but also kind of refreshing to try to be telling jokes in real life and to be met with abject silence. I was like, okay, yeah, this is, I mean, like, at least I'm having fun and trying to be vulnerable because the laughs really hit when they hit, you know what I mean? So that felt good. That felt good. He said huffing copium beyond his the daily recommended amount of copium. This hand is okay. Maybe just a Tanya of Terry hand, right? Like, I don't hate the idea of chiing into a 7 of bamboo. What's the Dora? It's the 2 of bamboo. Okay, I mean, 2 of bamboo is an awesome tile for us. It's the tile so nice that we can even accept it twice, which would feel good. I mean, this is interesting, and by interesting, I mean I'm suddenly really self-conscious as I can hear people outside my window right now. Ooh, a little bit of pawn? I don't think so. I think it's still early, and I'm starting to see the vision. Okay, and the vision is laden with greed, but it is a true vision nonetheless. There is a world where we just straight up, Paula Abdul style, where we just straight up do like Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence Dora. It's probably not this world, right? Like, now we're just one tile away from Tenpai, and that's kind of all she wrote for this one. But you never know. We could still draw into 2 of bamboo, followed by 2 of bamboo, and then we cut this, followed by this, and then we're still in Tenpai. So this is a long and winding road, but I firmly believe it will get us to where we need to go. Okay, hop in, get in, folks. We're going on a long road trip, and we're not stopping for bathroom breaks at all. The crossword's throwing gas. Right lord is throwing gas. Left lord is throwing, going for Nagashi Mangan. Just kidding. Awesome joke, Yusong. Bet everyone. Yeah, hear that deafening silence? I'm sure it's the exact type that you experienced last weekend. It's good. The improv class is almost done. It's very, very bittersweet. I know I can just sign up for another one, but they're kind of expensive. So I'm like, eh. But I think I probably will. I think I'll give it a little bit of time before I just sign up for the next one, just because I think I really have needed my weekends lately to just kind of like catch up on a whole bunch of things. And don't get me wrong, pretending to be a pirate for 3 hours on end, really nurturing for the soul. But I think I just need a little bit of time to chill. I will say this: if we draw into a 2 of bamboo or a 5 of bamboo, I am now allowed to, no, frick it, we ball. I mean, look, we could have waited for Riichi Pinfu Dora pure double sequence like we were talking about earlier, but Riichi Tanyao with a double pair weight with all the tiles remaining, it's not bad. I will say this: if people are playing cautious, they probably won't throw the 3 of bamboo or the 4 of bamboo, just because it is so close to the Dora, which is the 2 of bamboo. So if people are playing cautious around the Dora, they probably will not discard these tiles. But I've said this before, and I'll say this again: Riichi Mahjong is a game about sumo. And you're like, Yusong, you ripped that off? Yes, I've ripped that off. So I can't remember which Mahjong book I've read, like which Mahjong strategy book that I've read that said that, but Riichi Mahjong truly is just all about sumo, right? Like, you gotta kind of like there's no defense around it, and a lot of the time you're just kind of trying to build your own empire. You know what I mean? So that is what we are trying to do right now. There's always the chance of Riichi, Tenhou, and Sumo, and that would be a delightful little boon for us. Even if we just get into Tenpai with for exhaustive draw, like, sure, I'll take that. It's a game of inches between myself and Leftwood right now, and getting an extra 3,000 points certainly wouldn't hurt for our pipe dream of getting first. Oops. And now some Oradora, and now here's Wonderwall, and now some Oradora. Santa, show me, because I've been a good boy all year. And there's one Oradizi, baby, and there's one Oradizi, and the mini points are pogging, and that's a 7,900 point hand. Basically a fake Mongon, right? I say fake Mongon because Mongons are, 8,000 points and above, and that's if you squint a little bit, it's basically a Mongon. This hand is awesome. Green Dragon and Red 5, and the shapes in our hand are pretty decent. I will say, we would love to draw into another copy of the 2 of Circles, or just getting like a 3 of Circles would also go hard here. But the nut draw for us is another 2 of Circles, right? We're gonna pawn the Green Dragon, and we still need a pair somewhere in this hand, so. So 2 of Circles is high on that list. A little bit awkward here, right? A little bit awkward. Again, we don't know where our pair is. And for Riichi Mahjong, we typically only need 5 blocks in our hand, right? We need 1 pair and then 4 sets of 3. I mean, this is disgusting. I mean, I think I just call Riichi here and use the green Deezys as my pair. And it's Riichi, Red 5 Dora. So a lot is happening right now. A lot is genuinely happening right now. That's also awesome, I think. I think this is also okay. Can still call Riichi, right? Is there a Sanshoku somewhere in this hand? 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku, maybe. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, actually, maybe. So that's huge. Could press the pawn button. I don't hate that, right? I genuinely don't hate that, but I'm 1 tile away from being able to slam the like and subscribe. I don't know. Let me see what Maka says about this. East 4 non-pawn decision, Green Dragon. Leftwood is gonna do a little bit of cheating here and there. That's fine. You can play your own game. They don't have Tanya. They have something weird. They must have like a triplet of the Southwinds or something. Or they have no, they don't have a pair of the Green Dragon. So I'm assuming that in their hand, they must either have a triplet of the Southwinds or just straight up waiting for a triplet of the Southwinds. Right Lord calls Riichi. We can play here. We can play here. So I might not be able to have the 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, the mixed triple sequence, the new burger coming to McDonald's. We might not be able to have that, but we still might be able to chase this Riichi with an epic double-sided banger, and that is kind of okay to me. That is genuinely okay to me. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Dylan? I'm also okay with this. I'm also so okay with this. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and now I might be sitting alone atop the mountains in first place. And we love that here, folks. And we love that here. And we love that here. And we go into the South rounds feeling pretty comfortable. And that feels great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We technically have 8 orphans. Oh my god. It's South 1, by the way. Like it's South 1. So this is neither our seat wind nor is it our prevalent wind. Neither is this one. I don't think that we can pawn. So what I'm doing right now is I might be going for 13 orphans, or I might just be going for the half flush. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 shapes. It's not bad just to slam the half flush. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, and we still have a lot of garbage to discard. I'll also do South 1 pawn decision. Because I don't know if Maka is going to like this aggressive or somewhat aggressive play for the half flush. Maybe Maka thinks it's a little bird-brained for me to not even have a 5th block in my hand and to be going for something like this. Now, don't get me wrong. The 3-4 shape in our hand would have been awesome, right? So we got some nice Dora acceptancy for that 5 of bamboo. But even if had we have had that, like, our hand is still not valid. I've kind of shot myself in the foot. We've pot committed to this half flush. It's the only way our hand is valid, unless we get a triplet of the white dragon, a triplet of the red dragons. This is not bad though, right? There's a world where we have 5 shapes. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So it's an unlikely world. We need some very, very specific tiles to make it happen, but I still believe if the Dodgers can go 18 innings against the Blue Jays and still pull out a dub at the end of it, I can win 1 half flush in Riichi Mahjong, okay? I think it's still possible. Yusong, what else is going on in your life? Oh yeah, I was talking about the improv class being over. I'm a little nervous. There's like a show that happens at the end of the class. I think it should be okay. You know, for those entrenched in the improv comedy world, number one, condolences. And I say that, you know, parentheses derogatory as someone who does it. I think it's a little bit of a red flag. I think I've met too many people that are like a little like into improv, but in like the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yusong, what's the right way? I don't know. But it's just like, I think people can, like, it's like any hobby. People can just be like a little too intense about it. So, you know, there's a class show that happens, and for those of us who are a bit more entrenched, you kind of know going in, there's no way that the class show is going to be good. Like, you want it to be awesome, but I think the name of the game is just getting through it. I think the name of the game is just harm reduction, you know? So I'm nervous and excited for that. I think a lot of people in the class, they're like so funny. They're genuinely like so freaking funny. I'm glad that they also don't stream Riichi Mahjong, because then, you know, there would genuinely be some fierce competition. Okay, I mean, this is okay. Might be able to end on a double-sided weight. I mean, we got 18 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind. She's on your mind. I should be a little bit careful here. We see none copies of the Dora, right? We see 2 red 5s, which is good. But we don't see any of the 5 of bamboos. So I should be a little bit more careful, especially throwing bamboo tiles in the late game. I think the I think I should be folding here, but I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. I mean, no one's waiting with a 7-8. Could someone have a 3-4? I see 3 of the 4s, or a 4-5, excuse me. This is a little freaky. Like, this tile could, in another world, this tile definitely deals me in. Maybe that's so greedy. Maybe that's like maybe one of the greediest things that's ever happened in a game of Riichi Mahjong. Let's find out. I will say this though: if I draw into the 5 of bamboo, I think I'm legally obligated to keep it. I understand that I'm in Tenpai right now, but I would like to remind the viewing audience at home that all this is 2,000 points, right? So like it might not be 2,000 points. It might be a little bit more than that, but it's 2 Han. It's nothing to write home about. Let us not get way too excited for that. 2-1-0. This is perfect. I don't even have to draw discard again, and I'm okay just to be in Tenpai before the bell tolls. Wow. Okay, left lord manages to stay in there. Manages to keep the dealer seat. And they got that prevalent wind. All right, another long Mahjong game. But you know what? Life's too short for boring South games. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss the people once it's over, and I'm excited to try to find like a more, like, whether it's through another class or something, like a more regular group of weirdos just to do weird, silly stuff with. And that's true, and it's very vulnerable to just be like honest on the internet, but I think it's fun to just try to like make each other laugh, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, if you're performing for an audience, that's cool too, and that's obviously like a lot of fun to do. But for me, it's just like, oh, I need to see someone laughing. Like, that is like, you know how Maslow's hierarchy of needs are like food, water, shelter? Below that for me, genuinely, the most important thing is other people laughing. I don't know why, but that is like a core belief of mine. I'll also just say this. I think like a lot of people in the class, they're so like bitingly funny, you know. But I also think that they're not sickos like me that like talk all the time, and so like I think everyone is just gonna be nervous, myself included. I think everyone is just gonna be nervous unless you're performing like on the regs. I think that, like, you know, it's okay to be nervous, and I also think that like, I hate being nervous, you know. I hate having butterflies in my stomach. I hate pacing around. Like out of just like pure adrenaline before any given event. This is a terrible hand. I'm not gonna mince my words with you. This is a really, really bad hand. I think I cut this 8-9 shape. I know. I have a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's so specific. If I draw into 7 of characters here, I will literally, I would have screamed. I would have screamed really loud, but it's a really specific set of circumstances, and I don't think this hand wins unless we cast the widest net possible. And even in that scenario, yeah, I don't really believe in this hand to do a lot of winning. Left Lord, this is a perfectly fine hand. Red Dragon 1 DZ, 3K in the dealer's seat. Fine. We're hoping that they don't repeat a million times in the dealer's seat. Hachi Machi, and based off of this starting hand, I don't know if they I don't know if they will. Oh my god. Oh my god, give me another pair. Oh my god, give me another pair. Because then we gotta have white dragon, green dragon, and then all triplets on top of that. That would feel really, really good. Another pair, a red 5 in the character suit. I don't think we keep this 3-5 shape. I think this 4-6-8 shape has a little bit more acceptancy. And so I really don't want to just like toss that out with the bathwater if we don't necessarily have to. Yeah. So it's been a fun experience. I think I've realized though in the nervousness that like nothing worth doing lets you stay calm. I genuinely think so. I think that being nervous and trying to take those risks, I think it's really scary. And I'm like a coward, you know what I mean? I think I was raised to not take risks, you know? Like, I think I'm a free-range Yusong, don't get me wrong, but I think I was raised to not take risks. I am in Tenpai, and I have none safety. I could maybe cut the green dragons. Let me see. South 1, repeat 1, green dragon fold. I don't know, but I also am in Tenpai, and I like being in Tenpai. That's the fricked up part about this whole operation, is that I kind of enjoy being in Tenpai. If I draw into a super dangerous tile, and at this point I don't know what that is. This is not the door, it is just a safe tile. I don't know what a super dangerous tile is. Red 5 in the circle suit? I mean, red 5 in the bamboo suit we could even accept. So I mean, but that's so good now. My weight is so good. Oh, it passed. Okay. White dragon, green dragon, red 5. I don't know if I played this correct. I don't know if I played this correctly. You know, that last game really got me fricked up too, because every time I folded, it was wrong. And every time I pushed, it was wrong. It wasn't even just like every single time I, folded, I should have been more aggressive, or every time I was aggressive, I should have folded. It's just opposite day. Like, no matter what I did, it just seemed to have been the wrong decision all along. I'll throw a terminal tile. I might still deal into Right Lord, but I'll throw a terminal tile. Excuse me? Excuse me? This is apparently fine? This is apparently allowed? So yeah, I think we might get chewed out a little by Maka after this game, but if we don't, I'm still pretty happy with it. That's unfreaking believable. And I get to pick up Right Lord's Riichi stick as well. Nom nom nom, by the way. That is unbelievable. That feels so good. Okay, we just want to protect this lead as much as possible. It's a pretty big lead. Like, we unless we deal into a direct hit Hanemon, and I don't know why I opened my mouth like this, folks, but unless we do that, we should be fine. I have a 1-2-3 Sanshoku, and let me tell you something right now. I chi, by the way. I chi into a 1 of circles because it confirms Sanshoku. Holy frick, this hand is good. If I draw into 1 of circles, it's lights out. It's genuinely on site, okay? Did I sound cool saying that? God, I hope so. Oh, I don't think I did. If I draw into 1 of circles, it's Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshoku guaranteed, Dora. That's disgusting. 12K in the dealer seat. I might be able to kill someone. I might be able to destroy a crosslord. Uh-oh, hopefully me saying that word doesn't get me into trouble on this platform, but we might be able to destroy a crosslord just by doing that. And I still, by the way, I still chi into the 1 of circles, because then my hand is valid for just Sanshoku 1 Dora, and that's fine by me. That is absolutely fine by me. Left Lord, you're kind of popping off right now in a way that makes me scared and anxious. I could also get pure double sequence, right? Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Sanshoku, pure double sequence. Holy frick. Now we're talking. Oh my god, this hand is so good. But every single time we've gotten excited about a hand in recent history, it has not happened. But this could be like the series finale of Scrubs. Oh, what a deep pull. Where Zach Braff, the whole series he's going on in these fantasies inside his head. It's like their version of the Family Guy cutaway jokes. Bill Lawrence, if you're listening, I apologize. I mean, I don't know if you find that a flattering comparison or not. But anyway, in the finale, as Peter Gabriel's Book of Love is playing, Zach Braff does this monologue where it's like, well, what if my fantasies come true just this once? Riichi Pinfu, MF. I mean, do I call Riichi? I mean, Riichi Pinfu Sanshoku Dora. I mean, it's a good hand. You know what I mean? It's a good hand. I don't need to call Riichi here. But calling Riichi here might cement the victory, you know, especially if, you know, someone as unfortunate as a Crosslord is willing to deal. They're a Saint 2-star player, by the way. I didn't even realize we were going up against a GOAT right now. What's Right Lord? Master 3-star? You sicko. And then Left Lord, Master 1-star player. Okay. Everyone has a better match history than me. And that's honestly a given at this point. But it would feel good. Please. Oh no. Wow, they chased single tile York in it, and they won over me. Red Dragon, Red 5. This is okay. I mean, this is okay. Keeps the game schmoovin', and we risked it, but I think it was still okay. I don't think it was a terrible idea. A Red DZ pair in our starting hand, that feels pretty good. Unfortunately, no 1-2-3 Sanshoku this time, but what we lack in Sanshoku, we make up for in Heart. And what I mean by Heart is just the pair of the Red Dragons. And look at this, a nice 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This feels good. This absolutely feels like a good hand. I don't know if I'm allowed to start pawning and cheating before I get the Red Dragons, but that's okay. Watch me just get the Red Dragon naturally. Okay, Khan is actually terrifying. Because now if someone calls Riichi, they have like a huge shortcut into having a super valuable hand. Don't get me wrong. I might try to keep some safe tiles. Honestly, the shapes in my hand are so effing good that I might just try to keep some safe tiles. Yes, I chi into any of these shapes over here. And we might have a 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. Oh, absolutely we might. But because they're all perfectly good double-sided weights, I'm gonna keep some extra safe tiles. Now, if they weren't, I don't think that we would have this luxury. I think that we would have to play to our most efficient discards, just like our mathematically guaranteed fastest way to get into Tenpai with the most options. But I think because we do, and our hand is okay. And I realize that I'm speaking, you know, I'm digging my own grave right now. Dude, I trust the 9 of circles more than I trust the Keeper Sutherland. Yeah, a Crossroad is going to hit us with the pawn. At least they don't hit us with the Ron. The player that I'm the most concerned about right now is a Crosslord. And so I think the 9 of circles is a little bit safer for a Crosslord than, the Keeper Sutherland. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fine. Wow, really? This is the reason that I'm like, my mouth is agape right now is because they cut 6 of circles earlier. I guess you wanted to go for the half outside hand? That's gnarly. Holy moly. Okay, I respect that. Okay, South 4, the Saint 2-star player is in the dealer seat, so we're not out of the woods quite just yet. This hand probably does not win unless we draw into a green dragon ASAP Rocky, or we just start ripping like the absolute nuts. We probably don't win this hand. I don't think this hand is Tanyao either. Like maybe if we draw into a 6 of characters, maybe we can get into a Tanyao situation. Holy frick. I mean, that's really good, but we don't need to win this hand. Like all we need to do is to have Left Lord or Right Lord win this hand. I could try feeding Right Lord some good tiles. It's kind of nasty to think about. I'm not doing it because that proposition scares me. But like, sorry, I just got jump scared by my own absolutely inept match history. I'm not gonna do it, but the thought of that intrigues me, and I don't think Maka or Stockfish necessarily knows how to evaluate me purposefully trying to feed Right Lord into some chi-ing angles. Hopefully they do chi into a 6, 7, 8 there. They don't, but that's okay. Basically, our best out right now is either we win this hand, which is cool, but we don't need to, or Left Lord or Right Lord winning this hand. That would also feel fan-freaking-tastic. We're 2 tiles away from Tenpai. If we start to draw into the 5 of characters, then my ears start to perk up. Then I'm a little bit interested at the prospect of actually being able to win this hand. Maybe a Pinfu something like could work. And by something I just mean Pinfu. But until then, let's just stay frosty. If someone calls Riichi, We could try to do some sick, nasty stuff. Like if someone calls Riichi, if Left Lord calls Riichi, we could try to intentionally deal in. After all, we see 2 Dora and 1 Red 5, so we know if someone calls Riichi, they probably don't have the absolute nuts. They could at least have 2 Dora and 2 other Red 5s. Yeah, but that's not that likely, right? That's really, really unlikely to be the case. Left Lord cuts 4 of circles. I might be able to do something freaky with that, but I don't think that we should. Dare I cut 4 of characters? I mean, I don't even know what to do at this point. This is a little bit confusing. I won't lie to you. Could have done a lot of different things. They're cutting the 9 of characters is fine. Rylord pawns into the Vivian Westwind. That's freaky. That is genuinely freaky because that's not Seawind nor is it Prevalent Wind. So they might have a triplet of the green dragons. They might have a triplet of the white dragons. No. Ah! But hopefully it's okay. Oh, but hopefully it's okay. Okay. All right. It's absolutely fine. And do they get? Yeah, they get to enjoy third. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you need to play naked. You know what I mean? We're playing strip mahjong right now. You're playing as the default character, no cosmetic accessories equipped at all. Sphere of innocence, and I'm reborn into this world. Give me those taiyakis, baby. I'm gonna stick with the default character. Just because it's. I don't wanna ruin a good thing right now. Start the analysis. Computer, enhance. So tell me that I played okay. Give me an S. Okay, S minus. I'll absolutely take it. Yeah. There's a lot that we need to look at. East 1, repeat 3. Con decision. Why are the hands shown? Drake, why are the hands shown? East 3, repeat 3. Con decision. No. East 1, repeat 3. Con decision. Yes, I called con here, and you hated that. You just wanted me to Riichi. Were I to Riichi now, I would be able to wait on a 3 or a 6. Yeah, that Riichi's a little bit better. Just slam the Riichi. It's Riichi Red 5 Dora. Con is fine because you get chances at Aura Dora. But now I'm double pair Yorking it. Do I win this one? No, I don't. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then, okay, con decision was bad there because we had a perfectly fine double-sided weight. Fine. East 2, chi decision. There's a million East 2s. Chi decision? I mean, I Riichi'd here. I don't think that was the decision that I was thinking about. And now East 2, repeat 2. Now, this time I cheat. This time I absolutely cheat. You cut an 8. The chi was really, really bad. Okay, the chi was bad. It's antsy. It's antsy right now. And we don't need to be antsy. Why the frick am I cheating here? I have no idea, fam. I genuinely have no idea. Do we win this one? No. No, we don't. Okay, what the frick? I mean, we did win the game, but we got into 10 by a million times. East 4, not pawning the dragons. Yeah, this is a weird one. Skip. They love the skip. Call me a critically acclaimed anime the way I'm Skip and Loafer. Yeah, because we're 1 tile away from calling Riichi on that thing. And I think that's good. I think it's really, really good. Did I win this one? Oh, God. Okay, they hit him with the Ipatsu. What happened here? What happened? This hand is so bad. Oh, my God, I almost lost to you. Sorry, that's so toxic. This hand is really bad. They should not have opened, by the way. This chi is like asinine. Maybe they're trying to bluff that they have a fast hand. Yeah, this is no world should you ever call this chi. The hand is too bad. The hand is genuinely too bad to do that. South 1, pawn decision. Yes, early on we pawned the Vivian Westwind to go for the half flush. Let's see what happened. Do they like, I mean, initially this pawn I think is, wow, they even wanted me to do it here. I suppose 4 shapes might just be enough. 4 shapes early on might just be enough. Okay, that's a good lesson to learn. Now they want me to skip. Oops. Oops. And then does anything else kind of happen here? We call a bunch more times as well. Do they like the chi? They love the chi. Okay, let's go. We're moving towards that half flush hand. Cutting the white dragon. And then I joke about cutting a tile close to the Dora. Yeah. So apparently this is okay. But I'm not necessarily sure of that. They love me being in Tenpai. And then I don't think that we win this hand. I think this is an exhaustive. No, Left Lord wins this one. Right. Absolutely. Okay. Sure. Absolutely okay. And then South 1, repeat 1, green dragon fold. South 1, repeat 1, green dragon fold. Yeah, this one was this. I don't respect what I did on this one. They love the pawn, and then we're gaming, and then the Riichi was. They wanted me to fold so bad. I have a 2-han hand. I should have folded here with the green dragons. That's on me. I was living, laughing, and loving though. But now our weights are so good. Now our weights are so good. They want us to push. And then we win this one. We actually won that one. It's so undeserved, dude. It's so undeserved. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the song, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment. If you're feeling particularly generous, helps out me in the channel. Such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.